Hi, this is Elizabeth, one of the co-hosts of Beauties and Headcanons. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media.
This is Madeline, host of Crowned and Dangerous, here on Public House Media. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media. Once you are done with this episode, I hope you'll come back to check out my show, Crowned and Dangerous, where Jessica and I talk about our time in the pageant world. A new show comes out bi-weekly on Thursdays. Don't forget to subscribe on iTunes so you never miss an episode of Crowned and Dangerous. Thanks again for checking out the following broadcast on Public House Media.
Right now, a moment of time is passing by. We must become that moment. Hello, welcome to Choose to Rise. I'm so glad that you're back here with me this morning, that you're here live with me on the podcast, and that you're here on the Facebook page. I appreciate you showing up today and listening in and following in. Today, we're going to be talking about learning to be more present in our lives, more present in our jobs, more present in everything we do. Whether you're at work, play, or somewhere in between, making an effort to simply focus on what you're doing right now, learning to be present each day and every moment of your life, and with the people whom you are with, you will be more present, you will have more joy, you will have more happiness in your life. Thank you for jumping on and joining me. I so appreciate that you're here. Today, we're going to be talking about being more present. And if you want to follow more of what I'm doing here, make sure you hit like and follow here on Choose to Rise. Head to Apple iTunes and catch the podcast version as well. Like, follow, share it with friends, leave positive ratings on iTunes. A rating and review, it helps more people find us. And so it's just a great thing to keep sharing and to keep encouraging others to rise up out of the current situation and live their best life. So today, I want to talk to you about being more present. And, the one thing that I often think that I can do is multitask, right? Contrary to popular belief, human beings cannot multitask the way we think we can. What we are capable of handling is one thing at a time. And we're really saying that we're doing when we're multitasking is called switch tasking. And I was listening to a book called, let me pull it up here, that is all about multitasking. I think it's called The Art of Multitasking, actually, which is really not even true because we're not doing the things that we think we're doing when we're doing it. Maybe I don't have it on here anymore. But anyway, the myth of multitasking, that's what it's called. And it was so true. Like really what we're doing is called switch tasking, where we move from one thing to the other and we're actually losing time in the process and not actually gaining more time or getting more done. We're the time that takes us to switch in between from one to the other in a series rapid succession from one thing to the next is actually hurting us in the long run. So how do we stay present? How do we become more focused? How do we do these things that we are wanting to do and get more out of our time? Well, today I'm going to help you with a few tips and tricks on how you can not multitask, but how you can get more done and stay present in the moment. That you can have everyone that you're interacting with will feel heard, will feel connected to you, and have a more positive experience. How many of you have been at the dinner table and someone's on their phone the whole time? Or how many of you are out at a gathering and you kind of look around and everyone's looking down at their phones and not doing, engaging with people? Do you ever are having a conversation with someone and they look at it and they're doing something else in the time? How do you feel when that happens? How are you connected to them? Do you feel connected to them? Do you feel like you're being heard? Do you feel like you're being valued? Most of us don't. And yet so many of us are still stuck in that way of trying to do so many things at once. And so today I want to help you be more connected to each other. I want you to be connected and present and give your time and your attention to the people that really matter most in your world. So the first thing you can do is take a breath. Breath, along with change, is the only constant thing in your life. And being present starts with your breath. Simply drawing in a deep breath and letting it out through your nose. And when you can breathe through your mouth, it triggers a subtle anxiety response, which increases your heart rate, which redirects blood flow, which just causes a cycle of chaos in your head and in your body. And so if you can learn to breathe with in through your mouth, out through your nose, you'll be able to, or in through your nose, out through your mouth, you'll be able to change up your breathing pattern. You'll be able to decrease the anxiety in your body, and you'll be able to focus in on the things that you are most important to you. So a slow release of your breath through your nose is an opposite effect of mouth breathing. It actually draws relaxation response to your body. And this technique and intention is also a part of lots of different meditations, a lot of different martial arts, a lot of different things that require you to have a very specific focus of things. So practice this, right? Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in through your mouth and out through your nose, and see how much more relaxed you get. Even like closing your eyes, see if that helps you. So if you're feeling in a chaotic state, if you're feeling like things are just overwhelming and things are going crazy, I would encourage you to take a stop, take a moment and breathe. Breathe in through your nose, or in through your mouth and out through your nose, and see what happens. Are you doing it right now? Consider doing it right now and see what you're doing. Just listen to me and breathe in and breathe out, and just listen to the words that I'm saying. As you're doing these kinds of things, as you're breathing in through your mouth, out through your nose, are you, think about your emotions, think about your hands. What's happening with the time? Are you reading things? When you are reading things, I know that this happens to me a lot, when the ability to focus in on things, really turning into a focused attention to the things that we're trying to accomplish at the moment. I know, like when I'm reading, even my devotional sometimes in the morning, my mind can start racing into a million different directions of all the things I need to do in a day, or all the things that are happening. And what really is important is when you can focus in on that one thing, you're going to be able to focus in and be more present in that space. Things are, you'll be able to get more things accomplished when you do those things. And so that breathing technique will definitely help, but also just focusing in and zeroing in on one thing at a time is what we're really talking about here. The next thing I would tell you is to be a witness. Become aware of what you're doing, exactly when you're doing it, and give a moment to bear witness to it, right? Observe it, name it, stand away from it all at once. The moment is now, 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 now. If we can cling to the right now that we have in our life, we'll be able to disengage from all the other things that are happening and be able to focus in and be in the moment on the things that we need to. Now, what are the things that are causing that to be an issue, right? Why are we so distracted in this world? Why do we have so many things running through our heads? Well, we've really lost the ability to focus in our now world, right? We have, anybody has a phone in their hand, or anybody that has a device next to them all the time, are constantly getting bombarded with the demands and attention of everyone around us. Everyone is having a million notifications on their phone, all the little pop-ups on their screen, the little numbers that are there telling them that someone wants to reach them. I myself have taken all the notifications off. So if you look at my phone, if those of you on the video, you can see that there are no notifications on my phone here because I've turned them all off. I don't want to know when somebody else wants my attention. I go to the app when I have time. I go to the app when it's my time to focus on that kind of thing. And so I run my entire business is run on social media, whether I'm coming here to the podcast, whether I'm here showing up on Choose to Rise, whether I am messaging or engaging with people. My entire business is run on social media and online and virtual through email and such. But that doesn't mean that it controls me. That doesn't mean that I'm doing a million things in a million different ways. You get to control, you get to be in charge of the device that is in your hands. You get to decide when you plug into those things. And when you make that choice, when you let go of having to be so connected to those things, you will find so much more freedom in your life. And you'll be able to focus in on the things that are going on. The next little trick for you I have is to be 2 feet in. 2 feet into whatever is on your to-do list. Now, I have a to-do list today. It's under my mic, but I'd show it to you, but it's very long. I have lots of things that I do on Wednesdays, right? But on this day, I know that I'm going to prioritize the things in order of importance. So that's kind of tip number 1. Organize your list into order of importance, and then be 100% in on that one thing at a time. So sometimes I'll set a timer and say, I've got 20 minutes to get this done. Sometimes I will my kids will be bombarding me, like it comes after school and I'm not quite done with my list. I want to get one more thing accomplished, or I have 15 minutes window and I'm going to sit down and get something done, whether it's here at my computer or it's someplace else. When people are trying to get your attention, you can simply say, give me 5 minutes or give me 10 minutes and then I'm all yours. And then when you get that done and you go spend time with your kids, or you go spend time with your spouse, or you sit down at dinner when you're not that person that has the phone attached to them, 1, flip the phone over so you can't see what's on your screen. And 2, be present. engage with them, give them the time and attention that you would just gave that other task. And when you can 100% be focused in on things and be present with the people that are in your life and know that they know that you're going to give them 100% of your attention, you're going to find out that you're not going to be bombarded as much as that you thought from before, because they're not going to have to compete for your attention. They're going to get your attention when it's their time. And you can just be open and honest. My kids are 7 and 10, and they know when I say, give me 5 minutes to get this done and then I'm all yours, that I mean it. Because when I close down here and I go hang out with them, I can give them full time and attention. When I'm looking at them straight in the eye, they know they have my full attention. I can put away my phone. I can put away the distractions of other people, and I can be engaged with them. Being more present in your life is going to strengthen your relationships. It's going to strengthen your business. It's going to strengthen everything in your life when you can focus in on the things that you're going to do. Don't just think about the coulds, the woulds, the shoulds, the what ifs, the maybes, right? That's where you start to feel crappy. When you can start focusing in on being super present, you don't have to worry about the coulds, the shoulds, the woulds, the what ifs. Keep your mind focused right now and appreciate the moment for what it is. You only get this life once. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. So be present in the moment that you're in right now, and you'll be able to know and appreciate the time that you have going forward, the time and appreciate the things, memories made that you have. Right? Paul Sazine says, right now, a moment of time is passing by. We must become the moment. We must be a part of the moments that we have right now, or we will have massive regret for not taking time to be with the loved ones, experience things with the loved ones that we have, and just be a part of the life that we've been given. All right. Thanks for joining me today, guys. I appreciate you hanging in here with me. There was a little blip earlier on that kind of did some, was on and off. So hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully all this stuff was good. If you like this show, hit the little share button along the side and send it off to your social media as well, letting other people know about Choose to Rise. If you're in the podcast form, make sure you hit subscribe, tell your friends about it, leave a rating and review. That helps so very much. And if you want to know more about who Kim is, you want to hear more daily devotions, you want to be more, have more daily inspiration, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, Choose to Rise Up, or on Facebook right here on the live show, or if you are on Instagram, KJPMEYER. I love just putting daily motivation things out. I post daily, try to help and encourage other people. And if that's something that you love, I would love to have you follow me there as well and engage with me. Let's talk. Let's have motivation. Let's talk. You can head to chooseriseup.com as well and hear all the ways, see all the ways that we can work together as well. Thanks again for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you again here very soon.